So guess what? Today I'd like to talk about one of my favorite topics, dream time. Now, I've been recording my dreams for about a little over 3 years, and I've developed it to a point where each night that I wake up, I'm coming from 5 to 6 extensive, vivid dreaming experiences that are just out of this world, and yeah, just had to be there to believe it. But one great thing is that I'm receiving information. I've had dreams that have shown me things that happen way before they've happened. I've had dreams that helped me heal things and bring awareness to aspects that I could let go and release. So there's a lot of self-development with it. So there's a lot of good things that the dreams could offer you that I find it important. So looking forward to that. That's one of my great things that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to dream tonight. So that's pretty cool. And we all have the power to do it. So working on being able to make the optimal amount of dream experience, now that's something that I'm here to talk to you about today. Now, one way that I like to prepare before sleep is this little thing. It's not expensive, it's like 10 bucks or less. I bought it off Amazon. And I wear these usually about an hour or so before I go to bed or wind down. And what they do is they block the spectrums of light that go into like the blue and the UVs. So since a lot of technology these days, like phones, computers, televisions, and even fluorescent lighting tend to utilize those kind of spectrum range. So being able to block them out helps and kickstarts my pineal gland and my body to think that it's ready to go to sleep soon. This helps me wind down and fall asleep pretty quickly. Now, another method that I've utilized is dream journaling. So one can dream journal in like an actual physical journal and write their dreams, but to me, I fine-tuned it. Now, everyone's different, so you just gotta find your method. My method is utilizing my phone. Now, I know using a phone before bed, or even like during your sleep, no bueno. So, I've actually, being a tech person, I've jailbroken my phone, and I've got some iPhone. It's just a phone in my eyes, but I'm able to apply some tweaks to it, since I'm able to just put anything I want on it. So one of those tweaks is the Flux Tweak. And now this is a tweak you can get for your computer. You can get it for your phone, I believe. And what it does is, based on the time of day, changes your screen color. So, like, let's say it's daytime. You're going to get those blues that I talked about that this blocks out. But at night, it brings more of a warmer ambience to it and dims it a bit. Now, that's one way of taking it to a level, but I take it up one more notch by applying a low brightness. Now, because the limit of how low I can make it, I actually applied a tweak that gives me the freedom to even lower it more. So this is more of like an artificial dim. So this works great for like when I wake up and I just want to record my dreams. So my method is like I wake up, blah blah blah. I'm not even aware of anything else around me. My eyes are still closed. I reach, I grab, I keep these two on my nightstand over here, pop on my glasses because it's easier on my eyes. And then I open it up. I usually have the app already prepared. Now you can record, there's different journaling apps, but I use DreamZ. And I think it's mostly because when I first started dream journaling, it's the best one I was able to find that worked for me. And I just use it for dreaming, journaling, because you can use it to track your dreams and provide sounds to say like, I'm dreaming, like when your REM cycle sleeps in, and you can track that. But I'm not like one of those people who likes being tracked. And I mean, I'm mostly on airplane mode, and most of my privacy is just basically niche. So I make sure that it's not that important to me. For me, I like to just journal my dreams, and I'm pretty happy with that, so that works. So, another thing that I like to do before I actually go to sleep is I do before bed yoga. Now, it doesn't take me long. There's a couple 5 different stretches here and there. I mean, I'll eventually can share that in another video. but it's simple as like stretching here, doing some deep breaths, doing the other side, doing the child's pose and just relaxing, and then another one's leaning back and letting your legs just go this, not cross, and just relax. And then another one is bringing your legs up, breathing like this so that you release and give a good stretch. Now this winds down your body. This is more of a preference thing, so I like to wind down with that. But then I take a moment to set some intentions. Now around me I utilize crystals. So I have amethyst crystals here, here, one behind me. I got a little one here, a little one here, one there, one there. So I set up a nice grid. Now, with that grid in hand, I connect it using one of the wands I created. Now, I mean, I saw some wands in my shop, but I like making wands because they're really useful. So, with this quartz here and amethyst here, I'm able to amplify any intention. So I make a connection to connect all the different crystals I have around me, above and below. And once I have that grid set, I put some intentions out there, since the grid's basically reformed, energized, whatnot, of like being conscious and aware of my dreaming experiences, being able to retain my dream experiences in vivid detail, allowing for instances to bring forth healing, releasing, or any insight that will assist my awareness. Intentions are supposed to be embodied on all levels to be put out there. And the more you're able to embody it, the stronger the intention can be. So I'm able to be centered when I set these intentions out. And with that, I'm usually pretty open to what I receive. I mean, I can set specific intentions, but I like to keep it kind of open-ended, because whatever comes my way, I'm open for that. I don't know what I'm going to dream, but the experience is always cool either way. Whether I meet some person that I haven't seen in a long time, or meet a family pet that passed away years ago, or even just go for an adventure to some distant lands. I know, like, one part I traveled throughout the solar systems to different planets. I've been in times that haven't even happened yet, to experiencing what I felt would be have been like past lives. Now I can't like confirm that these are past lives because I'm only in my conscious awareness here. So I've been able to have these very far out experiences, so like you had to be there to believe it. But having that opportunity is great all on its own. So I find dreaming is important for me, and it could be for different people. Now there's a lot of things that hold back your dreaming. For example, if you're using a lot of electronics before bed, I'm mostly on airplane mode. When this is next to me, it's on airplane mode. Me, I don't like the signals. I don't like the way that it's artificial and disharmonic and totally disrupts sleep. So if you got like Wi-Fi near you, you're likely going to have a harder time sleeping. There are other aspects too that you really do want to actually care for your body to prepare it, and if you're serious and have that intention, that alone could probably carry you forward. Now there's other ways to also improve your dream experiences, and that's include like getting certain vitamins like I believe like B6 and B12, and you can find stuff like that in like natural foods like bananas and stuff. So there's a lot of cool foods that you can have before bed. Eating too, you want to eat a little before bed so that doesn't disrupt you, because if this is using energy, you're likely going to be disrupted during sleep. So I tend to try to eat like at least 4 to 5 hours prior to going to sleep. This way it can do what it needs to do and I can be happy sleeping undisturbed. So there's also different herbs and stuff, like if you want to have teas like mugwort and stuff like that, that also help production of DMT, melatonin, all the other cool stuff that the pineal gland can produce. So having that health for your pineal gland is pretty important. So with all that said, I like to think that these methods work for me, but every single person is different, so you have to find your methods. I'm sure there's other videos out there that go into ways of having these great dreaming experiences, but I wanted to share my experience because, I mean, someone can read something and tell you this and that, but I walked it, I've lived it, and it works for me. And being able to share that, it might work for you. It might have you clicked and be like, oh yeah, I could try that, or that is something that I've always done too and it works too. So it could validate what you're doing. But I love having my dream experiences. That's important to me. And I hope that what I've shared with you could help you if you're interested in exploring your dream world, because honestly the possibilities are endless. I'm like a hermit in woods and stuff, so most of my social interactions occur in dreams, which is pretty cool. And I don't mind it. I'm able to interact with so many people. If I watch something that like occurred the day before and it goes into my subconscious, I might end up meeting them in a dream experiences, which is, it's pretty nice because you can technically interact with about anyone you wish for. And I mean, I'm not saying it's a substitute for socialness, but it's pretty cool experiences for making do what you could do. So I make the best of it. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. So, I mean, I look forward to making like another video going more in depth on what it could do, different steps, different methods. So if there's any other questions you have, feel free to put them in the comments. If you're interested to see what else I could explore on this topic, feel free to share. I'm always open for feedback. And if you're loving what I do, subscribe, support, share, do all that cool stuff. I appreciate it regardless. I do it because I love it. If you want to help spread that message or just give opportunity for someone else to support or do something cool like that, I'm completely open to receive that. So regardless, I'm appreciative and I thank you for even just simply a like to a share, because you know what, it encourages me. It tells me and gives me something to go off of, seeing that people truly value it in a way that I'm able to see from my end. So all of that completely welcomed. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm sure I'm going to touch on things, and there's tons of topics that I'll cover because I'm pretty diverse in the information that I can bring forth. Again, I look forward to doing future videos like this, and it's awesome to do something I love. So until next time, I look forward to speaking to you again. So be you. You're special. No one can do you better than you. Keep doing you, because you know what, the world needs it. And you gotta love yourself in that process. And if you need someone to tell you what, that you're loved, you are loved. I'll tell you right now, I love you. So you gotta bring forth that love in your environment. Bring forth your being out to the world. Do what you love to do and bring it out, because just a little bit helps. Even this, I decided to do this because I just want to give something that I'm able to share out there. And if it works, cool. If it helps just one person, cool. I like that. I like that opportunity. It allows it to exist. So I can end up in another rant, so I'm going to wrap this up quick. Okay, until next time, feel blessed, feel loved, do you.